Who is going to be the running mate? What do you think that looks like? Because now some names being floated around are some moderate governors. What do you think of those selections?
Well, moderate governors by Democratic Party standards. Let's make that clear. There were no big tax cutters in the list I saw. And one of the names mentioned, Josh Shapiro of Pennsylvania, kiboshed school choice after indicating during his campaign that he was in favor of some sort of school choice. So I think it's going to be a moderate because they want a governor who has nothing to do with this Washington, nothing to do with this administration, and can plausibly people say, okay, governor experience, knows how to run things. So Governor Cooper of North Carolina, I think since North Carolina, even though Republicans almost always carry it, it's by a very narrow margin. It's never one you can count on. You have to work hard to get it. So that would be a choice for the Democrats, would think, to put North Carolina into play. The governor of Kentucky, Beshear, red state, been elected twice as governor, but I don't think they think he could bring Kentucky with him. And so it'll probably be somebody like Roy Cooper of North Carolina. And the fact that nobody's heard of him actually in the Democrats' mind will be a plus because no visible baggage.
Aside from Kamala Harris being the vice president, being number 2 in the Biden administration, I mean, does she carry that with her, that type of baggage, if you will? Because can Republicans then in this election be like, she is just Biden Jr., aside from the age thing with Biden, they can just attack based on the record?
The Republicans, you're right, the Republicans will certainly go and say she can't wash her hands of everything that's gone wrong. But never underestimate chutzpah in politics. She said in a speech today, on Monday, she proclaimed that Biden has the best legacy of a president in modern times, best since Franklin Roosevelt. And when you do that with a straight face, given what's happened with inflation, given what's happened with the border, given what's happened with the punk growth of the economy, given the serious deterioration we have overseas and in many theaters, that's quite a bold statement to make. So what they're going to do ultimately is try to make this an election about personalities. And this is where the Republicans have to focus on issues and not get in the trenches fighting the Democrats on personalities, but focus on issues. Who's likely to cut your taxes? Who's likely to raise your taxes? Who's going to save your traditional automobile? Who's going to save your gas stove? One of the great issues is pointing out that Harris and the others are attacking every modern convenience. They don't formally ban them, but they put regulations where you either can't buy them or they don't work very well anymore.